Hey guys, welcome back to Adventures with Mickey. It's your girl Mickey here, and your girl is back with another lit video. So you guys can already tell by the title, we are gonna be doing some storytelling. Yeah, like this is a big story. Okay, so let's hop right into this video. Alright, so firstly I'd like to thank all of my subscribers and my viewers. If you're a new subscriber, welcome to Adventures with Maggie. If you're an old subscriber, thank you guys for tuning in again. I love you guys so much. You guys are my number one, and I appreciate the love and the support. Okay, so you guys, like I said, you guys can tell by the title of the video, we're gonna be doing a little storytelling, and it's a really big story, like I said. So yeah, let's hop right into the storytelling. Okay, so this story is about how I got robbed, guys. It was like last of last year, in 2024. Okay, so it was last of last year. I got robbed. My phone was taken. Thank God it was on my phone. And good news, I got my phone back, the one that was now taken. So what happened was, I had to go charge my laptop, so we don't have electricity. So if you guys noticed, I stay in Korea. I don't know if you guys noticed, but yeah, I think I posted one video on my channel where I mentioned where I stay. So I stay in Korea now, the side of the sports field, if you guys know where that is, aka Okapale. So this day was a Sunday. Yeah, it was a Sunday, and I had to go charge my laptop. I had to go charge my laptop at my friend's house because we didn't have electricity in our house. So we didn't have electricity in our house. And mind you, that there's like certain areas that don't have electricity, and where I was gonna charge at my friend's house, so there was electricity at her house. So just close, like a few minutes. It was a few minute walk from my house to her house, maybe 10 minutes. Yeah. So it's like, okay, sharp girl, let's go charge. Actually, the thing is this: I didn't want to go charge the laptop, number one. And my mom was like, no, just go charge the laptop. You can just go drop it and come back, and then you can go get it in the afternoon. Mind you, it was in the morning. So I was like, okay, let me go charge it because I have some things to do, to come do, obviously. So I was like, let me go charge it, and then yeah, I'll go get it. I'll just go drop it off and then come get it. So sharp, I'm like, I dressed, took my phone, and then put it. So I had this tracksuit, this tracksuit. It's actually my grade 7 tracksuit. So I had this tracksuit, right, and my phone is actually too big. It couldn't fit in the tracksuit. Like it couldn't hold, like the whole of it couldn't fit in the tracksuit. So if I'm talking about, guys, was this one, my old title, this one. Yeah. So I was like, okay, let me wear this tracksuit, and then I put it on. And then my sister, my little sister, she was like, no, okay, no, we are going, right? Like, sure, it's not a problem, let's go drop it. So I took my phone, put it in my pocket, and then I also took my laptop. So it wasn't in my laptop bag, it was just in a normal bag. So just put it on, and I was like, we went. So we were walking, and then we're like almost there, right? So we're walking, and then this group, I'm not, to be honest, guys, I'm not like, how should I put it, I'm not bad mouthing any tribe or any kind of people. It's just the truth. So this Damara, this group of Damara guys, like I think they were like about 10. So they were walking, right? They came from behind us, so we were in front. They passed by, and then they greeted me. So I was like, I responded back. I was like, oh yeah, sharp. They were like, hi, how are you? I'm like, no, I'm good, how are you? And I was like, cool. And then they went. So one thing is this: when I reached my friend's house, I didn't go in the house. I just called her from outside the gate, and then I took off my laptop bag, and then I just passed it over and gave it to her. And I was like, can you please charge this for me? I'm gonna come and get it in the afternoon. And then she was like, nah, cool, because I usually go charge my laptop there. She was like, nah, cool, I'll charge it, and then yeah, I can come get it in the afternoon. I'm like, sharp. And then we walk. So I didn't want to go back the same way that I came with. Ne? There was another problem. Homegirl didn't want to go back the same way because we like came and then I wanted to go like the other way. So it was at a three-way. It was a three-way. So like when the same way we came, the same way we came with, I didn't want to go back with that way because like what? There was like a bridge, like a place where I had to cross the dam. It's not exactly the dam. It's just water flowing there. So I like had to cross, and I didn't want to cross because my sister was also there, and obviously I had to carry her. So I crossed that place. Now fast forward, I was like, no, Chummy, we're not gonna go back the same way. Let's just go like this. And I'm like, nah. Then we walked like a little distance, like a 2-minute distance from my friend's house to the three-way. We like stopped there, ne? We stopped there to I had to adjust. My sister was wearing this kepi, so I had to adjust her kepi because it was kind of big for some reason. So I stopped there at the three-way, and mind you, the group of boys were sitting there in the three-way. There was like this big stone. They were sitting there at the three-way. So I didn't mind them because like they passed by me, they greeted me, so I didn't mind them, right? I didn't mind them. So I just stopped there, and my phone was in the pocket now. So I was there standing and making my sister's happy, just for me to be standing there. This guy comes out of nowhere. He grabs my arms from the back, like he was holding me here, so I don't move. So he grabs my arm from the back, and then one comes, and then he comes to take my phone from the pocket. So I'm like there screaming, and nobody's literally coming out. I'm like screaming, but nobody's coming out. I was screaming, and then another third guy came, and then he like came to hold my mouth, and then I bit his hand, like in the palm of his hand. I bit him, and then he held my mouth again. So I was like, mind you, when I was being held and this one was trying to get my phone, I was trying to like hold my phone so they don't take it while I was screaming. Guys, fast forward, my energy was also going, so they just end up taking my phone, and then they ran off. So now I'm like, my sister is crying, she's crying, going in the road, and I have to go stop her and bring her in the road. I'm so stressed. Like I'm like, yo guys, my phone is gone, yo. So at that moment when the phone was taken, I was like not feeling like, I wasn't feeling like any type of way. I was like not like really, like it didn't like really register in my mind that my phone was taken, right? So it's just like, yo. And then I went to my friend's house. So my friend's mom is a police officer, right? So I went to my friend's house, and I'm like, sorry. I went to my friend's house, and I was like, bruh, my phone was taken. I was like, what? Like, bruh, yeah, my phone was taken just now. The guys were in. And then her younger brother came, so we go look for the guys at the four-way now, because they ran that side. So we walked and walked. We didn't find the guys. And I could recognize the guys. So I like literally knew their faces. I don't know how, but I knew their faces. So we're like, nah, now we came back from the four-way. And there's this thing that bothered me a lot. Me. So while I was getting robbed at the three-way, there are mostly the manor houses that side. So while I was getting robbed, there was this lady and her daughter, or was it her? Yeah, a lady, two ladies, man, a big one and a younger lady. So they're like now standing there watching. What I'm telling you, Windhoek is so not safe in any time, any day. Like I got dropped at 10 a.m. guys. It was not even 10, it wasn't even in the night, it was at 10 a.m. I got dropped at 10 a.m. and Windhoek is like this. You are getting robbed at the four-way or wherever you are, and people can see you. People are literally looking at you while you're getting robbed. Like they're not gonna come and rescue you, guys. It's not a joke. They aren't gonna come and rescue you. They'll be looking at you while you're being robbed. And when the people take your things and they run, they go. So they come and be like, oh my god, they took, what did they take? And I'm like, Why did you come and ask me what they took when you were literally watching me and you saw what they took? Like, it doesn't really make sense. But yeah, it's life, most. We understand. We don't do anything. Because, yeah. So, after we went to the four and then we came back, we're like, no guys, we don't find anything. Then we had to call my friend's mom. We had to wake up because she was sleeping and we didn't want to wake up. She walked night shift, so we're like, we just had to go wake her up. We didn't have any other choice, so we woke her up. And then he was like, oh, where was the guy? I was like, no, the guys were selling. So the guys had this big container that they were selling for $50, something like that. Or was it $10? Was it 20? Yeah, they had this big container they were selling. So they were selling at a house that was like the house where it was at the three where there's a house. So they were selling in that house. So we went to the house to go ask. So there was this people that came to sell. The group of guys that were standing here, and they're also drinking, I don't know, Moni's granada or something like that. Yeah. So like, yeah, we saw the guys, but we didn't see how the girl got dropped. Now the man said. So that day, so from there, we're like, nah, I'm gonna go home. I went home, right? And on my way home, I went with the same way that I didn't go with the same way that I came with. I went with that way that I wanted to go. So I went with that way now. Then we were walking, and then when I'm like almost like a few minutes close to home, my uncle comes from behind. Like he came from the north that day, so he came from behind. Like we're like walking, and then the car stopped, and then we hopped in the car because we were headed to our house. So I was like, no, uncle, I got robbed. He was like, oh, how? I'm like, they took my phone, but thank God they didn't take my laptop. I was like, okay, that is not good. And then we went to the house now. And then when we got in the house, we just stopped in the house. And I like told my mom was already dressed. So we're like, nah, okay, you're gonna go search for those boys. You're gonna go search for those boys because why are you thinking about things? So yeah, we went to go search for the boys. We like searched the whole Korea, not the whole Korea, but the whole area. So we were searching, and like the places where we were searching were not the places where the guy were gonna be found. So when we went to this other bar where we were told that we should go check, the guys were already gone from the bar, and like they went to the four-way. So like, we're not gonna find these guys, but my mom. One thing is this. So there was this boy that I recognized. So we went to the man's house, the house that was close to the three where I got dropped. So we went to that house, and then the man knew the boy. I was like, no, I know where the boy stays. I know where the boy's mom is, the mom's house. So we went to the mom's house, and then the mom was like, no, he doesn't stay here. He stays with the auntie. The auntie stays close to Okapale. So we went there. When we went there, the aunt was like, no, he didn't sleep in the house. So I don't know where he is. He left yesterday morning. He didn't come back. I was like, okay, cool. No, the boy took he was with a group of other guys, and he took this girl's phone. So the moment he comes back, we're gonna find him, we're gonna arrest him. So that was now my friend's mom that was talking. So yeah, cool. We're like, okay, cool. They were like, we didn't find the guys anymore. So just like, no, just go to Vanaida police station and go open a case. So we went. Me and my mom went to Vanaida police station, go open the case, and yeah, then went back on a when we went there, it was on a Sunday. When we went there, we couldn't open the case. So I think we couldn't open the case. Did we open the case? Yeah, and I'm not even sure. Yeah, but I think we did. So we opened the case, and then yeah, they were searching. Now that Monday, so that Sunday actually, my mom's friend was going to work night shift, right? So she told us like, no, I'm gonna go back because I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna go back in the evening to go check if he comes back home at the aunt's house. Now, mind you, the aunt's house. So she goes, when the car comes pick her up, she goes to the boy's house to go check if the boy is there. Luckily, the boy was there. The boy got arrested. When I heard that news, I was so happy, but I was still not relieved because I felt like I'm not gonna find my phone ever again. So The boy got arrested. He was taken to jail. He was beaten. He was a young boy, man. He was like 19, 20, 19, 20 day. It is those young people. So on Monday we were like told, no, just go to the police. In that Sunday, my friend's mom was like, no, just go to the police on Monday and go check if that's the real person that we arrested. So I went there Monday with my mom, and they were like, when we got there, they were like, yeah, he's the one. When I saw him, I was like, he's the one. Like, he is the one. And he was, mind you, he was wearing the same clothes. He was wearing the same clothes that I saw him with that Sunday. So like, fine. The guy was like kept there. And then we when I now opened that case, they were like, no, we're gonna trace your phone and we're gonna see if we're gonna find it. From when I heard you're gonna trace your phone, me, I lost all hope. I was like, yo, never again am I seeing that phone. So yeah, the man told us he's gonna trace our phone and he'll get back to us. So after some months, it was like, I think it was after 6 months. After 6 months or so, or was it 5? I'm not quite sure. After some months, I was at school. And I was like in class. I just got this call. No, hello, are we talking to Megameno Kambudu? I'm like, yeah, no, we are calling from Windhoek police station. You opened a case of robbery where your phone was taken, and yeah, we just want you to come to the station because we found your phone. I'm like, what? I was like, yeah, just come to the station. If you can come right now, it will be better. I'm like, no way am I gonna stay at school when my phone is literally found. I went to the police. So I called my mom, and my mom like, mom, they called me from the police. They told me that they found my phone. I went there. The moment I entered that office, I saw this lady. She is sitting, my dear, confidently in her chair. I'm not hating on her or anything, but she's sitting, my dear, confidently in the chair, scrolling through my phone. She's like, and I'm like, and I could see one thing that got me about the phone was this. Let me show you guys. I think I showed you in my other video where I was talking about, yeah, where have I been? Like this got broken long time ago. So this is what I knew about my phone. So when I saw the lady she was having my phone, I was like, this was broken. I was like, that's my phone, because it wasn't having a cover. It was just like this. So it was just having a clear cover, because this phones, when you buy them, they come with those funny clear covers. So it was having a clear cover. So she's sitting there. She's like, and I'm like, I walked in. I'm like, I greeted her. I looked at the phone. I'm like, And then the police officer came. So like, because it was like, no, yeah, he came and all that. He helped. So when my mom came, she was like, oh, that's the phone. I was like, and they asked us. Then they're like, then we asked the lady, where did you get the phone? The lady was like, I bought it from my neighbor. I was like, okay, where's your neighbor? Then they called the neighbor. No, he's at work. And then we're like, call your neighbor and tell him to come to the police station now. And then they called the neighbor. The neighbor was a guy. The neighbor came. So I don't want to get into many details in what happened. It was because it's a really long story. So the neighbor comes and then asks, okay, brah, where did you get the phone? I was like, no, I bought it from this other guys. I was at a bar. He said I was at a bar and I bought it from this other guys at this bar. Oh, okay. How much did you buy the phone for? The disappointment hit me hard. The phone was bought for, I initially bought the phone for like $800 in tons. Okay? They bought the phone for, no. I bought the phone for 1,000. I bought the phone for $1,000 in tons. And then the man bought the phone for 350 Namibian dollars. I was like, oh, did you get? Now funny thing is this, when the phone was sold to the man, the person that sold the phone was like, no, this is my phone, can you just buy? And then he bought it. Now I'm like as a normal human being, right, why would you buy a phone that was having a password? Because he had to go flash the password out. So that's what caused the phone to be untraceable for a couple of months. It was flashed to remove the password. It that happens now. When that happens, the serial number, the phone's initial numbers, IME number, serial number name goes, it changes, and then they put, and then another one comes in which is fake. So when the man, now he didn't think, Kucha, how would I sell you my phone when it has a password? So he didn't think it. He just bought the phone. Now they flashed. So that's what caused the phone to be untraceable for a couple of months. They flashed the phone, and yeah. So we asked the guy, okay, where is the bar that you bought the phone? And then he was like, no, it's at Korea before way. Mind you, all those two people, the man and the lady that bought the phone, the two people, they all stayed at Korea at the four way. I was like, no, we bought it at this bar at Korea before. We're like, okay, sharp, we're gonna go there. So we had to I left with my phone that day. I went with my phone that day, and the man was also charged with the fine of buying properties that don't have papers, like things that don't have documents. So yeah, he was charged. We charged him. One thing I was so mad, the man was charged $800. And I'm like, Mom, why did you charge the man $800 when you could just charge him $1,000? Because why would you buy a phone without papers? In this world, why would you buy documents without papers? Obviously you're gonna get arrested. So it's advice to you, everybody, don't buy anything in the streets. Not anything electronic wise, anything yeah, bruh, don't buy things in the streets. I know how cheap they are in all that, but it's not good, guys, because one day you're gonna buy a phone in the streets and it's gonna be a stolen phone, and the next thing you know is cops, police officers walking up to your door asking you, what did you buy the thing, bring the thing, it was stolen, and you lose your money. Mind you, you lose your money that you bought the phone for, you lose the phone, you also get to pay a fee. Kucha, you took someone's things and you bought documents without papers. Because imagine if you buy a phone from somebody in the streets, and then the owner of the phone comes and charge you, maybe you buy an iPhone, for example, or Samsung something, and then the owner of the phone comes and charges you $2,000 when you bought the phone for less than that amount. Imagine that case. But yeah, guys, don't buy phones in the streets, don't buy things in the streets without papers. Don't do that, because it's not safe out here. So yeah, guys, fast forward, where was I even? We went to the bar to go check. Now when we got to the bar, we couldn't find the owner of the bar. We're like asking, so you guys normally have people coming here to like sell phones and you guys don't know? I was like, no, we don't know. Yeah. Now the thing was, the only thing that I was mad about was that the day I was called to get my phone, it was on a Friday. The day I was called to get my phone, the boy that was arrested was already released. So yeah. But yeah, guys, I got my phone back. And I was so happy, even though I lost a lot of documents and all that. I even had an assignment that I had to do with my friend that day, but I couldn't even submit the guy's assignment, bro. He even probably hated me that day. But yeah, guys, really, no, the only advice I have right now at this point, don't buy a phone, don't buy anything in the streets, no matter how tempting it looks, no matter how cheap it is compared to go buying it in the store. Just save up money, my dear, but like, just save up money and go buy it in the store rather than buying something in the street, because it might be stolen and it might come for you. Like, you don't know, really, you really don't know. So don't buy anything in the streets. Don't buy anything in the streets that doesn't have papers, doesn't have documents, because it's not easy. Really, these electronic things, it's not good, bruh. So yeah, guys, that's what happened. That's the only advice I have for you. So be careful. So yeah, guys, that was the end of my video. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys learned something, and I hope you guys are gonna take the advice that I give you, because it's really, really important and it's really needed. But yeah, that was it for my storytelling, and don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, guys. please subscribe, because we want the channel to grow. We want to have a lot of subscribers. Like I said, we're on our way to 100 subscribers. 100 subscribers. Yeah, we're on our way to 100 subscribers. So guys, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. I don't know why this happens where the viewers are a lot more than subscribers, but please guys, subscribe. I'll really appreciate that. So yeah, I love you guys. Catch you guys in my next video, and I appreciate you guys so much. Stay tuned. Peace.